Okay, welcome to Chapter 19, Linear Programming, starting on page 822. This is our 19th and final chapter in the book. Let's start on page 824 under linear programming models. Linear programming models are mathematical representations of constrained optimization problems. These models have certain characteristics in common. Knowledge of these characteristics enables us to recognize problems that can be solved using linear programming. In addition, it can also help us formulate LP models. The characteristics can be grouped into two category components and assumption. First, let's consider the components. Four components provide the structure of a linear programming model: objective function, decision variables, constraints, and parameters. So again, all these are mathematical representations. And interestingly enough, I have four sons. One of them is in finance. He has his, what is it called? Anyways, he's got some certification that's like the master's for a finance person. And I'm going over there. He's with him one day. He's like, "Dad, this is what I do for a living." I said, "Oh, Tom, you're a nerd." Anyways, on page 825, under model formulation, it's an understanding of the components of linear programming models is necessary for model formulation. This helps provide organization to the process of assembling information about a problem into a model. Model formulation, assembling information. On the bottom of page 826, graphical linear programming is a graphical method for finding optimal solutions to two variable problems. It's bad enough with one, but then you've got two variables. An outline of the graphical procedure on the bottom of page 826 is: the graphical method of linear programming involves plotting the constraint lines on a graph and identifying an area on the graph that satisfies all of the constraints. The area is referred to as the feasible solution space. On page 841, under sensitivity analysis, sensitivity analysis is a means of assessing the impact of potential changes to the parameters, the numerical values, of an LP model. Sensitivity analysis, assessing the impact of potential changes to the numerical values of an LP model. You can do sensitivity analysis on the solution to a linear programming problem. And you can do that on page 841. I'm just not going to make you. And your case here is Custom Cabinets, Inc. The questions that you're going to look at are: should there be additional overtime, and if so, how much? Should additional laminate be purchased, and if so, how much? Should additional wood be purchased, and if so, how much? And what is the maximum profit that can be achieved by purchasing additional wood? All right, and I will be sending you answers at a strategic time to those. I will also be grading ahead, so if you see some zeros, hopefully you're not freaked out like some of you were, and you'll notice that you will in fact get your correct grade when you hand things in after such time that they're due. So this was a little shorter chapter. think I'm one of the only instructors that tries to get through all 19 chapters. As I said, I'm kind of glad that I didn't make the proposed changes that I had thought, because I do have a whole different book next time I teach this. All right, I hope you enjoyed the book. I hope you enjoyed the class. FYI, most people did very well on their quiz. Not everyone, but most everybody did pretty good for the most part. All right, so this is the final chapter in the book, Operations Management. You'll be getting a quiz from me shortly, and you'll have time to turn it in. Chapter 19.